What's up? It's Clever Motors. I got this 2010 Dodge Ram here. We about to drop this fuel tank to get this fuel pump out. The first thing you want to do is pull your fuse, your fuel pump fuse, start your car. She starts and let her die out. Then you want to unplug the battery, which is a 10mm nut on it. After that, we want to lift the car up. Safety first. You get your jack stands up. Move the jack out the way. And you got two 15mm nuts holding this tank, these straps to this tank. We're gonna remove those first, and we're gonna grab the jack under here with a piece of wood so we don't damage this tank, and we're gonna drop the tank down slowly. Then we're gonna get to the connectors up top. So let's get to it. So now that we got the nuts loosened, as you can see, they're down to the last thread. I got the jack here with a bottle with a 2x4 underneath on top of it to support this jack, so the jack don't push the tank in. So we better loosen the rest of these nuts, take these brackets off, and lower this pump as slow as possible, so then I can get to the lines that are above the pump. All right, let's get to it. All right, now that I got the tank lowered, I want to show you the lines. You're gonna have this line right here that's gonna have to get removed. It has a little red clip in it. You pry the clip out. Here you go, right there. It's black and red. It's the black end. Once you pull out the black end, it's kind of broke on me, but it's all right. Once you pull out the black end, you pull out a little red tie from here. That'll come right off. Then you have another line over here, which is the same thing with the little clip right there. Pull that down. This will come off. Then you got another line over here, which is the same way with the clip. And then you got a harness over here. And then you have another harness right here. You're going to want to remove that. To make it real easy for you, take off the wheel well in the back driver's side. You're going to have a negative cable right here. You're going to want to take off the nut and pull that off. You're going to have a 10mm bolt holding the filler neck in place right here. You're going to want to remove that. The filler neck is going to drop. Then we're going to unplug this harness right here. Once that harness is out the way, we're going to be able to finish dropping the tank all the way to get the fuel pump out. Let's get to it. So now we got this fuel pump out. Everything came. We took it out as a whole assembly. I might disconnect the line right here, put this back up, and then put the tank up and just tighten that back up. But everything out, as you can see, like I said, there was a connector here, another one here, which we actually didn't even have to take out. I'm gonna put that one back in. Put that one back in, but right now we're gonna put the flathead. We're gonna put a flathead or a chisel, anything right here, and we're gonna bang it with the sledgehammer until this turns to where these are in this space right here. Then this cap is gonna come off. Clean this off before you do this with air or water or whatever. Clean this all off so nothing gets in the fuel tank once we pull out the fuel pump. Let's get to it. And that's what it looks like with the fuel pumps out. So now we ordered a true grade fuel pump off of online. The fuel pump is selling really part number D7200M for this 2010 Dodge Ram, and that's what we're going to be putting in here. Do not forget to replace this green gasket. That gasket needs to be replaced. We're going to clean all of this little muck out of there so the gasket sits in there properly, and the fuel pump has a nice flush sitting inside the tank. All right, let's get to it. Now we got the new fuel pump on. We cleaned everything off. We put this back on. We about to take this line off, but I'm gonna wait till we lift it a little bit so it's nothing gets inside of there. The way we're gonna lift is I'm gonna slide this back under the car, and I'm gonna get the jack on it. I'm gonna lift one end of it, slide the jack underneath with the bottle right there, and we're gonna slowly lift it up. We're gonna get the filler neck in place first, then we're gonna get the all the lines connected, then I'm gonna put the brackets on. Let's get to it. So now that we got the tank back up, we just tightening everything down. Don't forget to put your ground back on, fit your filler neck back in, and connect all your hoses. Then we're gonna put the fuse for the fuel pump back in, which, by the way, on this 2010 Dodge Ram, it was an M25 in the M25 section, which is right here, and it was a 20 amp fuse. All right, we're gonna plug that back in, plug the battery back in, and we're gonna crank her up. Again, this is Clever Motors on the 2010 Dodge Ram 1500 doing the fuel pump. Let's get it. Again, this is Clever Motors on the 2010 Dodge Ram 1500 doing the fuel pump. Let's get it.